Swadika. My name is Thanyapatra. I am here as a presenter of this paper. In this paper, there are another two authors, Anjali Chayanawat and Piengjan Kanchanat. The title of this paper is A Survey of International Students' Opinions on Digital Technology at the Master of Education level at a Thai private university. The rationale of the study: it is clear that the digital age has changed so many things in our lives, including the ways we learn, especially the way we obtain information. We are inevitably faced with the pedagogical changes with integration of technologies in education. Students no longer depend on the teachers for knowledge transmission as the only source for information, so teachers must change their roles. The teachers are expected to process information, assess skills, and other advanced multimedia online skills to do their jobs properly. Learning is the focus of education rather than teaching. Accessing knowledge from various sources available, especially the Internet, is increasingly important. The teacher-centered approach, in which the teacher directs student learning, has been slowly rejected, at the rise of the student-centered approach, in which students enjoy a high level of student choice and power. Currently, very good services of digital resources such as e-books, classic databases such as a Web of Science and Scopus, as well as well-known free of charge platforms like Google Scholar and ResearchGate, turned out to be useful and handy when information in specific areas is sought after. The objectives of the studies: this study aimed to, the first, to find out what the survey respondents thought of digital technology and how they use it to support their learning. Secondly, identify the strategies that they use in helping them learn at the master's level. The methodology of the study: the constructed survey and the interviews were conducted to collect the data. For the survey was conducted to collect the trend in students' online resource use was designed with 4 open-ended questions, calling for students to write their answer. For the interviews, 5 volunteers were interviewed right after the survey questions and were analyzed. About 2 weeks later, the 5-minute interviews were used as a follow-up to investigate the points that emerged from the survey. For data collection, the lecturer distributed the survey questions to the students to the final period of the course and corrected them after 20 to 30 minutes. To protect the confidentiality, students were not required to write their personal particulars, especially names and surnames. Secondly, the researchers promised them in writing that this was not part of the course. Thirdly, as an act of ethical consideration, showing concern that they can choose not to respond to the questions in the survey, they were asked to check with the tick the box and says, "I agree to take part of this survey." 41 filled-out surveys were returned and they were apt for data analysis. The other 5 were not returned. Data analysis was done with the counting of frequent similar answers by question by question. The similar answers were grouped together under the topics that represented all the answers in the groups. The result of the studies: it was found that students use digital technology currently available to support their learning. They enjoyed the fast speed, convenience, and real-time the Internet through Google delivers, although caution was given that the digital technology should be used for the right purposes. The most common IT gadgets students used were mobile phones and laptops, while the most often employed search engines were Google, Chinese websites, Chinese applications, YouTube came in the third. The learning strategies adopted by the participants were group discussion, reading literature, and watching YouTube videos. Learning by memorization was found at the bottom of the list. In conclusion, the respondents were using the right learning strategies, but they could not maximize the use of digital technology because of access difficulties to the library databases. It is suggested that the students were trained in using the resources available and that the academic resource systems should be made easily accessible. If you would like to find out more details, please download this paper. Thank you.